Hey friend, Roger Christofferson here again with another first listen review. Now this is one that is a reissue, remixing, reimagining, whatever they want to call it, of the Orb and David Gilmour. They had an album called Metallic Spheres, released years ago. I don't remember actually what year that was, now I'm thinking about it. Probably should have checked that out. I think it was 2010, but you might want to double check me on that one. They have reimagined this and re-released it, and gone back in and changed things up, and it's now called Metallic Spheres in Color. I know the original of this, there was like a metallic side, and then there was the sphere side. I think they called it flat and round on that one, which they're doing again on here. I haven't pulled that one out and listened to that original album. I listened to it once, not gonna lie, did not like it. I never listened to it ever again. It wasn't at all what I expected. I'm going back like years ago when I first got it, and I just remembered there was I'm like, where's David? It was a lot of techno, electronic stuff, and it was not my flavor of music, so I never listened to it again. So when I saw this was coming out, and I saw they were going back in and changing up everything, all the artwork, the colored vinyl, which I don't care about colored vinyl at all. I don't buy vinyl anymore. I used to be a total vinyl guy. I had tons of albums, and I'll tell you what, when I moved the last time, it was like 20 years ago I moved, and I said I will never move all these albums again. I started selling a lot of it, and so all this colored stuff coming out, I don't care about it. I'm not going to buy it. I like the CD listening. I've grown accustomed to that. I know probably a lot of people still are in the vinyl world, and I do think it sounds great. I love the sound of vinyl, but it's something I've grown away from. I still have a lot of albums. I still have kept quite a few, but not anywhere near the amount I had before. And so this part of that artwork and all that stuff I didn't really care too much about. I was more about what's the music going to sound like, and they expanded it. They kind of broke it up a little bit more and reworked it, and they're calling it now the Seamless Solar Spheres of Affection Mix, and they have the Seamless Martian Spheres of Affection Mix. They have that on there, and they've kind of broke them up into smaller pieces. I don't know. I listened to this a couple times last night, and I'm going to be honest, I still don't get it. I don't hear, David's on here more, I can hear him, which, and if you're expecting like David Gilmour, acrobatic guitar work like he does, when I mean like that is the big, huge solos and his amazing singing, which I love his voice and all that stuff. It's just not on here. This is more like an Orb album, I guess, and I'm not familiar with the Orb at all. I don't like this style of music, the electronica type stuff. So, I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm not trying to, crap on the album or anything like that. But this was just not for me. And the only reason I'm doing a review on this is not to crap on the album or anything like that. But if you're a David Gilmour fan, you never heard the original, and you're going in and expecting big David Gilmour solos and stuff like that, it's not that type of album. That's not what it is. If you like the electronica type of stuff with a little bit of guitar and a little bit of vocal mixed in there, then yeah, check it out. It's cool. For me, it just wasn't for me. So it's probably gonna go back on the shelf, and I'll never listen to it again. But that's just, like I said, I try not to do reviews that are just dumping on an album, and unless it's really, really, really bad. I can hear the talent involved here. You can hear that it's David Gilmour. It does sound like him. But it's just not my flavor, so that's just the way it is. And I'm sure there's a lot of Pink Floyd fans that, if that's what they're going to this album for, they're not going to get that. So, but if you're willing to listen to something, open up your mind, and want to try something new, that's cool. You may like it. It just, like I said, just isn't my style of stuff, and it's probably never going to be. So that's all there's to it. It's probably one of the shortest reviews I'm ever going to do, but that is what it is. If any of you out there, want to give your feelings on it, as always, feel free to leave your feelings and comments down below, respectfully, of course, and share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And until next time, we will see you.